Lex Luthor and Batman. To billionaires, to brilliant minds, and completely opposite worldviews. On one side, a vigilante obsessed with justice, operating in the shadows of Gotham to protect the innocent. On the other, a mogul driven by cold logic, who truly believes that the greatest threat to Earth is superheroes. When it comes to intelligence, strategy, and influence, these two names always rise to the top. But between the man who prepares to face gods and the man trying to become one, who's truly the greatest genius in the DC universe? Lex Luthor is known as Superman's greatest enemy. But unlike most villains, he has no superpowers. All he has is his mind, and for him, that's enough. Luthor is a brilliant scientist, a corporate strategist, and a high-level political manipulator. He doesn't hate Superman out of jealousy or rage. He sees him as a genuine existential threat. In Lex's eyes, no being with that much power should exist without being controlled. That's why he dedicates all his resources and knowledge to defeating someone practically invincible, not with strength, but with intellect. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, is almost the complete opposite. He's also human, also a billionaire, and also deeply obsessed, but his motivation is different. After witnessing the traumatic death of his parents, Bruce decided to turn fear into a weapon. He traveled the world, trained his body and mind, and became the world's greatest detective. Batman doesn't rely on powers, he relies on preparation, strategy, and knowledge. He analyzes, plans, and executes like no one else. And that makes him one of the most feared heroes in the DC universe, even by his own allies, including Superman. If we compare them in specific fields, the result is more balanced than it seems. Lex Luthor masters science, engineering, genetics, advanced physics, and even interdimensional travel. He's built kryptonite armor, created Superman clones, developed artificial intelligences, and even altered entire realities. His brain works like a machine of endless possibilities. He thinks big, he thinks globally. And he knows how to use the media, money, and fear to his advantage. Batman, on the other hand, is a master of tactics, infiltration, criminology, espionage, and hand-to-hand combat. He's the type of mind that always thinks 10 steps ahead. He's defeated aliens, magical beings, and even his own teammates using contingency plans that he himself designed. And honestly, if there's a way to win, Batman will find it. Another key difference between them is how they use their wealth. Both are billionaires, but their money serves completely different goals. Lex invests in power. He wants to control companies, governments, and people. His fortune is a tool of domination. Bruce, however, uses his money as an extension of his mission. He invests in combat tech, tactical gear, and also in Gotham's infrastructure, like hospitals, social foundations, and public safety. But perhaps the biggest difference between the two lies in their ethics. Lex is cold, calculating, and doesn't hesitate to cross the line if he believes the end justifies the means. He's sacrificed lives, manipulated entire governments, and created global threats, all under the excuse of protecting humanity from beings like Superman. Batman is also cold and calculating, but he has a code. He doesn't kill, he doesn't dominate. He operates from the shadows, but for a clear purpose, justice. And even when the easiest path would be to let fear win, he chooses to be the limit, the restraint. Because deep down, he still believes humanity can do better, and that it's his role to make sure it does. In the end, this isn't just a battle of intelligence, it's a battle of how each one uses it. Lex wants to become a god, and Batman wants to protect the world from them. Both are geniuses, both are dangerous, but only one of them is a hero. So now I ask you, who's the true genius of the DC universe? Lex Luthor or Batman? Drop your answer in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. We're always bringing you the best of pop culture, deep dives, and epic matchups like this one. Got another battle you'd like to see? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.